Tonight on Coronation Street, secrets that have been buried for decades finally come crashing to the surface, and the fallout is set to rock Weatherfield to its core. I'm talking about Kit Green, the detective with a shadowy past, and the shocking truths that could change everything for him and everyone around him. Stick with me as we unpack the biggest spoilers hitting the cobbles right now, because this isn't just your usual drama, it's a showdown loaded with lies, betrayal, and some truly explosive moments. Before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell turned on. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Let's start with Kit Green, the copper who's been living with the secret so heavy it could destroy him. For years, Kit has kept a dark event from his youth under wraps, but now it's all out in the open. Back when Kit was just a teenager, he and two mates were messing about near a local shopkeeper's store. But what began as a bit of reckless fun quickly turned horrific. Kit, feeling wronged, set off fireworks inside the lock shop after the man left. Only the shopkeeper's wife was still inside. Imagine the terror as they both listened to her screams, trapped and badly burned. Kit fled the scene, leaving Mick Michaelis to take the fall. Mick was caught and went to prison, while Kit stayed silent, letting his best mate take the blame for something he did. And now, Mick's back, and he's holding this over Kit like a dark cloud ready to burst. The threat? Mick's blackmail could ruin Kit's career and his life. But there's more. Mick hasn't just kept this secret to himself. He's been tormenting Kit's mother, Bernie, trying to break them apart. But when Bernie confronted Kit and demanded the truth, Kit finally broke down. And here's the kicker. Kit admitted the terrible truth. He was the one responsible for the fire. He said, "So I lied and lied and lied. Let my best mate take the rap." Can you imagine living with that? The guilt, the fear, but the story doesn't end there. While Mick was locked away for a crime he didn't commit, Kit's betrayal didn't stop. He slept with Mick's girlfriend, Lou, and from that, a child was born, Brody. Lou has always claimed Brody was Mick's son, but now Kit realizes something huge. Brody is actually his biological son. This came to light when Brody, freshly released from the secure training center, was out celebrating with Mick and Lou at Speed Doll. And Kit overheard his age. The truth hit him like a thunderbolt. This revelation doesn't just stir up old wounds, it threatens to tear their lives apart completely. How will Mick react to the truth? Will he accept Brody as not his son? And how will Kit handle the weight of fatherhood he never expected? We're heading for a showdown, that's for sure. Talk about family drama. This is soap at its finest, right? The tension between Kit and Mick is reaching boiling point, and next week's special episode promises to deliver one of the most explosive confrontations Coronation Street has ever seen. Secrets won't just come out. They'll tear open old wounds and put lives on the line. Kit's loved ones and the entire street are about to be caught up in a terrifying chain of events. Craig's life hangs in the balance as he fights for survival, and history looks set to repeat itself with a terrifying twist. During a fierce argument, Kit lets slip something dangerous, that Lou's loyalty to Mick might not be as solid as Mick thinks. And then Lou suddenly goes radio silent, leaving everyone on edge. Sean and Gemma start to worry about her safety. In an unexpected move, Sean goes to the police and admits he lied about Mick's assault. In reality, Mick nearly killed him. Mick's rage boils over and he speeds off in his van, determined to take matters into his own hands. Kit tries to call Mick, but Mick lashes out before hanging up. Things are spiraling out of control. So the big question is, are Kit and Lou in serious danger? But the drama doesn't stop there. Later in the week, on a bleak, empty waste ground, Bernie confronts Mick. She warns him that using her to control Kit won't work. Kit doesn't care about her in that way anymore, but Mick isn't backing down. He calls Kit with a chilling message. Kit has to come alone. As Kit approaches, Mick appears holding Bernie hostage, making deadly demands. Bernie pleads with Kit, revealing she once tried to reach out to him years ago, but Kit's own mother wouldn't let her in. Now Kit faces the hardest choice of his life, risk everything to save Bernie, or turn his back on her forever. The tension here is unbearable. Will Kit step up, or will this push him even deeper into darkness? I won't spoil what happens next. You'll have to watch the episode to see. These secrets and confrontations aren't just shaking up Kit and Mick's lives, they're sending shockwaves across the whole of Weatherfield. Neighbors are picking sides, friendships are strained, and trust is hanging by a thread. No one on the cobbles is untouched by what's unfolding, and as the truth spills out, alliances will be tested like never before. With Kit's past catching up to him and Mick's temper out of control, the whole street is holding its breath, waiting to see what will happen next. Will justice finally be served, or will these dark secrets destroy everyone involved? Now, before I wrap up, here's a question for you. If you were in Kit's shoes, would you come clean and face the consequences? Or would you keep hiding, even if it meant hurting the people you care about most? That's the dilemma at the